Welcome back to the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Apple or Spotify or Google, please leave a 5-star rating. This content is brought to you by Uphold, which is a great platform that makes it easy to buy, sell, trade, and earn cryptocurrencies. They're one of my go-to exchanges that I use for liquidity. I've been using them since 2017. Uphold is also running some cool promotions right now. For example, there are no fees on buying or selling Bitcoin. They added Casper staking, and they enabled withdrawal and deposits for Polkadot. So if you'd like to learn more, please visit the link in the description. All right, my friends, something funny I want to share with you all, and I'm so late on this. The article came out in August. I was mentioned in a New York Post article about Jim Cramer. So the title of the article was Never Take Financial Advice from Jim Cramer. Many of you know I've been preaching about this, right? Don't listen to Jim Cramer. Do your own research. Don't even listen to financial mainstream media because they are not there to help you make money. They're there to push narratives, many of which are to hurt you and make the institutional investors a lot more money, right? They work with Wall Street and they put out narratives. Jim Cramer puts out all types of narratives and statements, and they're many of the times, like 90% of the times, wrong, right? And we talked about how someone created a Jim Cramer inverse ETF. That's how bad his calls have been. Anyway, the statements they quoted me on was never take financial advice from Jim Cramer. And they've highlighted here as crypto podcaster, Tony Edward. So they quoted me there and they used it as the headline. I just thought that was funny. And I can't believe I missed this. But it's just hilarious that they took that quote. And folks, this shows that they are listening. People are listening to what we have to say. This is why I keep saying, go on social media, tweet about, your unhappiness with the SEC and how the government is handling crypto regulations. Contact your representatives, make videos, right? People are listening. We have the platform. We have social media to our advantage here. So very funny stuff. And this is getting printed and framed and hanged on my wall next to my Janet Yellen Washington Post quote, where I called Janet Yellen the bankster's lapdog last year. So once again, these folks are listening. All right, guys, some other big news here that you should know about. JP Morgan Chase has closed Kanye West's Yeezy bank account. Now you may say, Tony, why on a crypto podcast are you talking about Kanye West and JP Morgan? Well, my friends, just like the PayPal scenario where we covered that news, where PayPal was going to fine people $2,500 for what they call misinformation, essentially freedom of speech or things that they don't like. And as we discussed, if you're breaking the law, that's a different thing. But freedom of speech, you should have freedom of speech. There should not be retaliation. So I tweeted out, love him, hate him, or don't care for him. Doesn't matter. Kanye West should have freedom of speech without his funds being frozen or account closed. If he was funding crime or terrorism or something, that's a different story, right? Then we understand that. But I said, not noticing a pattern here. PayPal started it, now JP Morgan. Who will be next? So these financial institutions, big tech, big social, are looking to essentially ban freedom of speech and things that they don't like. But as long as it's not breaking the law, they cannot do that, right? But the point is, though, how do we fight back? What's our solution, even if they do it, right? And the government doesn't do anything about it. Well, we have crypto. It started with Bitcoin, right? You have cryptocurrencies which are immutable and censorship resistant. And these type of things, these type of stories will drive more people to crypto. You watch as the censorship and cancel culture gets even crazier and more outlandish, people would go to crypto. So that's why I'm highlighting this, guys. It is a clear use case here, a clear reason for people to adopt crypto. And really sucks that this is happening. And JP Morgan Chase apparently did not give any reasons, but Kanye West just recently did a interview with Fox Business, or Fox, I should say, where a lot of people didn't like what he had to say. Look, there's certain things I don't like what he had to say, but that doesn't mean he should be banned or canceled or he doesn't have freedom of speech. He should have freedom of speech, just like I have freedom of speech, right? We can listen to each other and disagree, but we shouldn't try to stop people from sharing their ideas and thoughts. And now it's going beyond just trying to ban freedom of speech. We're going to cancel your financial access. That's not good. And once again, this is a big promotion here, a big billboard for crypto. Look at what these financial institutions are doing. And once again, it started with PayPal over the weekend. Anyway, guys, let's move ahead here. Betterment, some very big news. Here's the headline. Betterment launches innovative cryptocurrency offering. This is from today. They released a press release. Betterment, the largest independent digital investment advisor in the U.S., announced today that the launch of its cryptocurrency offering, Crypto Investing by Betterment, Betterment will add expert-built, managed, and diversified crypto portfolios alongside its traditional investing portfolios. The portfolios will be available to both retail customers and advisors. So huge here, adoption here, my friends. And just yesterday, what happened? BNY Mellon, the America's oldest bank and largest crypto custodial bank, they launched crypto custody. The dominoes are falling, guys. This is another big domino to fall. I'm just so bullish on this market. And while there's people scared about recession, inflation, and the Fed, and it's the end of the world. And look, I understand we live in the world and these things are happening, but you have to look at it holistically. Watch what the smart money is doing, not what they're saying. Watch what they're doing. Guys, we're seeing massive adoption, right? And I tweeted out today a recap of the past 3 months, what we saw. BlackRock entered the crypto market to launch crypto custody and trading for their institutional clients. They partnered with Coinbase and they launched a Bitcoin spot trust. It was announced that Fidelity, Citadel Securities, Charles Schwab are working on a crypto exchange. NASDAQ launched crypto custody services. And of course, yesterday, BNY Mellon launched crypto custody services. Yesterday, also, Google partnered with Coinbase to accept crypto payments for their cloud service. See what's happening? Look at when it's happening, guys. When there's blood on the streets, people are scared, macroeconomic issues and so forth. But as I always say, zoom out. Go back to 2008. Go back to 2001 2001 when the dot-com bubble popped. Go back to 1987. Go back to all the market crashes and the recessions. Did it last forever? Was it the end of the world? No. It's all market cycles. Markets have to correct and recessions have to happen. That's the system we live in. So what does it mean? It means this is the buying opportunity to be able to dollar cost average, buy the lows, and wait for the bull markets to come back. Now, obviously, you need to be smart with your money. I'm not a financial advisor. You should talk to a financial advisor and be smart, right? Do your research. Know what assets you're investing in. But in principle, buy the lows, sell the highs. That's how I've made money. You can, of course, do this with stocks as well. I'm buying up the dips with stocks. In fact, and this is not financial advice, I've been scooping up some Tesla stock because the amount of things Tesla is working on for the future, guys, is amazing. Obviously, electrical cars, obviously solar, and just their batteries that they're building will be part of the future, the AI and so forth. So I'm very bullish on Tesla, and look, they hold Bitcoin on their balance sheet as well. So they are crypto friendly and crypto forward thinking, right? So guys, dominoes are falling, and here's some more funding news here. Copper, in the midst of a $196 million funding round. The crypto custody firm had originally sought a Series C raise at $3 billion valuation before the market downturn, according to Bloomberg. Crypto custodian Copper has raised $196 million as part of their Series C. The firm raised $181 million from the new and existing shareholders as of June, as well as convertible loan note of $15 million. The Copper representative declined to comment on when and at what amount the company is targeting at the end of the round, as well as the ensuing valuation. Guys, the capital is coming in. Companies are getting this capital. And once again, why would, if people were so worried and scared and the end of the world, right? And that, oh no, the regulators are going to ban crypto. Why would these millionaires and billionaires and wealthy people be funding these companies and raising billions, millions and billions of dollars, right? Why? They know all market cycles Regulation's coming. We'll get the clarity. It's slow. Many of retail will become depressed, will become sad, will get tired of waiting, and they will miss the opportunity to make money. And that's how smart money has beat out retail for years upon years. Patience and the education as well. This is why I created this podcast, to bring the education, to help people understand the opportunity that's before us, because you don't have to be an accredited investor. You can have $100 in Bitcoin, $100 in Ethereum, $100 in XRP, $100 in Avalanche, whatever it is, and you can be part of the asset class. And it's a global asset class. It's on the blockchain. It's verifiable. So it's not hidden in some bank's back room, right? It's not, part of some major financial institutions where you're just getting printed out reports every month. You can go look at the blockchain and see the transactions and see what's happening, guys. And then you can use that asset to go do some things with DeFi and staking and earn. It's amazing. It's amazing. There's never been anything like this in the history of the world. So the opportunity is before us, and I hope you see it. All right, guys, Grayscale. They are launching and heating up their attack on the SEC. If you all remember, they filed a lawsuit against the SEC for denying their Bitcoin spot ETF. I'm actually trying to get an interview with the folks there. The lawsuit is filed in June, and it looks like they're going to be doing some more things here. So the SEC rejected the Wisdom Tree Bitcoin spot ETF. We talked about it yesterday. The folks at Grayscale said the rejection was discriminatory and unreasoned. And look, I've been on record. If the SEC approves a BlackRock ETF ahead of Grayscale, they should be abolished. It's complete. The game is completely rigged to an unimaginable level. I know it's rigged right now. I'm not saying it's not, but there are levels to certain things, right? There are certain things you may turn a blind eye to because of campaign donations and so forth. Because it is what it is. What are we going to do? But then it gets to a level where you have these companies that have been here a long time, have done their due diligence, and we know that Gary Gensler's agenda is to slow down crypto, roadblocking as much as possible so the incumbents can take a position. If he lets the incumbents who are coming in late, like your BlackRock, to get their ETF approved before others, my goodness, man, that's just going to be outlandish, unreasonable, just sad, right? And we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully that does not happen. Hopefully they approve the Grayscale ETF. Finally, Anthony Scaramucci, who I'll be interviewing again at the end of the month, he said, exciting day for Algorand. USDC support is now live on FTX official. So the Algorand version of USDC. So USDC is a stable coin, and USDC has been launching on different blockchains. So Algorand is the latest, and it looks like FTX will be supporting that. So pretty cool. And that's the news, my friends. Let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.